Mystery
Should we do
time.
like a detective? Should we do
detective.
like a Scooby-Doo?
Let's do a detective. Yeah, we're gonna be a modern day sleuth.
Scott the Sandwich.
Scott the Sandwich.
Private Eye.
You are Scott the Sandwich, Private Eye, a detective living in Chicago. Hey!
Oh shit!
Nice.
We may or may not live near the Chicagoland area. You have a pistol and a police badge. You enter the forest where you believe the criminal you were searching for fled to.
1817.
Suddenly, you hear a gunshot.
Pull out
followed by
guns.
several more.
Shoot nearest black family.
Wow!
Shoot.
No,
near-
do not. Do not. I just figured we're a cop.
Indiscriminately fire into a crowd.
We just figure we're a cop. It just makes sense in Chicago, you know?
After murdering the family, you were swiftly promoted.
Investigate the gunshot. Let's see where that leads.
Please don't break immediately, story. The first
You
one
wake
was
up
so
in
good.
1950. You look around and see a man lying on the ground with 2 holes in his body. He's dead. A shotgun was used to kill him. You check your pockets and find some money and a pack of cigarettes. You also notice that the man has a tattoo of a bear on his chest.
Check.
Light cigarette.
Light cigarette on body.
You light up the cigarette and hold it between your teeth as you stare at the tattoo.
Sure, close
It
enough.
burns like fire, but you don't feel any pain. You then take a drag and exhale. You exhale again, and then another, and finally smoke out.
Oh shit!
Smoke out!
Smoke out, dog!
Seems like a case fresh up the alley of Scott the Sandwich, Private Eye.
Insult tattoo.
Insult that too.
I'm sorry about that, you say. It's just a little personal. Yeah, see? Your tattoo sucks. Yeah, see? A bear? Get more creative, douchebag. Murder.
You walked on the street looking
Kind of
for the
forest.
killer. You keep walking until you reach an alleyway. There was a small window here and you peer through it. You see a young man sitting on a stoop smoking a pipe. He looks up when he notices you and smiles and he waves.
Shoots through the window and shoot him.
Expose yourself to man.
Hey man, weed isn't legal yet.
No, you're gonna break it immediately.
Can't be smoking here.
You don't think exposed penis would work?
Exposed penis, slip penis through window.
You point your finger at the tattoo. Oh, sorry. You point your finger at the tattoo and you wave it in front of the man's face. He stares at you confused. He doesn't understand what you're doing. You continue waving your finger in front of his face. Finally, you pull back and you shrug.
Kick man in groin. Let's get some action in this fucking game.
You kick the man in the groin. He screams and falls backwards. You laugh and run off.
Execute him.
Steel pipe.
You pick up the pipe from the stoop and put it in your pocket. You head towards an alley where you saw the man earlier. You go into the alley and you start running. You quickly realize that you can hear people yelling and shouting, hooting and hollering. They must be trying to get away from the shooting.
Follow people.
Ask people, what is a good movie to watch? And broken. You turn around and ask the people around what they would recommend watching. They all tell you that they don't really know anything about movies. One woman tells you she likes horror movies.
People are like, oh, you know, I actually really like Scream. That was a good movie.
Shoot the woman.
I like Love Actually. Holy shit!
Think woman and then
Shoot man.
Oh, my shoulder! Oh, you know, I actually just like Just Friends with Amy Smart and Ryan Reynolds. I thought that was actually a pretty good
I
movie.
did not see.
Blood is like spurting from her shoulder blade.
you shoot the woman in the back of the head and run off.
Jesus.
Oh.
Executed.
You hear more gunshots and screaming. You run further. into
You're the
alley.
shooter.
He's like,
When you
Just
peek
Friends
out
was
from behind
not
a nearby
that good.
building, you see several men standing over a woman who is
Shoot
still
the man.
alive.
On the news,
Shoot the man.
On the newscast
Cover our
that day,
tracks.
there's like there seems to be multiple shooters. We assume they were connected, but it appears one just started shooting. He wasn't planning to.
All right, what are we doing?
I said shoot the men.
Cover
evidence. Get rid of
ask
evidence.
to join men.
Urinate on his boots. What we doing, guys? Guys?
You sneak behind one of the men and ask if you could join them.
Get
They
like right
agree
behind
and
his
lead her
ear.
to the woman. She starts to scream and beg for her life.
God.
Oh,
You shoot her
shit.
twice in the head. You grab the gun and shove it in your pants. You run off.
Thanks,
Shoot your dick off.
thanks, fellas.
Accidentally discharged gun.
Castrate yourself.
You stumble and fall to the ground. You gasp for air and try to wipe the blood from your crotch. Stand up and run off. Just keep running. You hear more gunfire and screaming. You run deeper into the alleyway and peek
That's a long
out from
alleyway.
behind a building.
The building collapses.
Perform seance.
Summon
Oh, wait.
demon.
Summon Satan.
He's like, hey, Satan,
It's gonna
I
happen.
need some help.
You summon Satan and throw the pistol on the ground. You kneel down and pray to Satan. He appears before you and whispers in your ear.
What did he say?
He then disappears. Quickly run off. You hear more gunshots and screaming.
Well, that seemed like
So
it seemed like a very underwhelming thing in her day. Like that wasn't a big
Wasted.
deal.
That was just a waste of
Show-
Suck Satan off.
Show inventory.
Sucks Satan off.
I want to see if this actually has, or like show items.
You look around and see a man holding a knife.
Jeez.
You shoot him in the leg. He cries out in pain and collapses to the ground. You search the area and find a rifle and a pistol.
What is up with them running off?
You also find a bag of
I think-
containing drugs and cash. You run off.
This is the one where there's a scavenger, right? No, there's a mystery.
No, there's a mystery.
Okay,
We're
never mind.
detective.
Pick up rifle and pistol. Take guns, maybe.
Just
Take
do, you
citizens'
know what?
guns.
Just do like solve mystery.
Win game.
You won! Congratulations! You investigate the murder scene and find a bloody shirt. And I like how it's just back to
It's
normal.
like, all right.
And a pair of jeans. You search the shirt and find a set of keys. You open the door and enter the room.
We're in a forest.
Inside, you find a man named John Doe. He looks up at you and smiles. He introduces himself as Mister.
I guess we have to give him a name here.
An alias in itself.
Mr. John Doe.
Ask gender.
It's a man. I shouldn't assume.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's 2020 now.
Wow.
You ask
Pussy.
how old he is, and he replies, "Oh, I'm not sure.
Didn't ask how old he was.
I think I'm about 25 or so."
How is he old then?
You ask if he knows anything about the murder, and he says he does. He explains that he was working last night and went home to sleep. Shoot, man.
Didn't waste any time with that.
No need.
You shoot the man in the arm and run off.
I got you. This guy just can't stand still. For a
Yeah,
second,
like-
falling asleep. This guy
so,
just
like-
wants up running.
These 4 or 3 story bits keep showing up, and it's like, stop it. I don't
Save
want to
woman.
use that.
Save woman.
Save woman. This group of men just like to just circle
Whatever they're
around,
doing
yeah.
here.
You rush forward and shoot the
God.
man in the head. He falls backwards and smacks his head against the wall.
There you go.
You run off. You hear more gunshots and screaming. You run. Okay, we're back in the alley. Okay.
Escape alley.
Commit
Oh, it's on repeat.
suicide.
Okay, you run along the alley and peek. You can peek out
Jesus
from behind
Christ.
and
Oh
see a
my
man in a
God.
suit pointing a gun at a woman. You run forward and shoot the man in the neck. Falls
It's
back
done.
and smashes
Shit on his
It's
chest.
done.
Take an upper
Shit on
decker
man.
in his
Sorry.
toilet.
Kill God. Kill God.
Kill the guy. You hear
Oh
more
my
Oh,
god, it's
no,
done.
you can't.
It's done. It's
Damn
done.
it.
It's done. Moving on.
All right, all right.
Shoot him in the throat.
Consume cocaine.
You don't eat cocaine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Fuck this game.
All right, zombies.
Zombies. We got
All
one
right,
more.
who are we? Survivor?
Let's do a scientist,
Let's be
and
real,
we
we're gonna
are
run around
working.
shooting everyone
We're
anyway.
working on the cure.
Yeah, okay. That
The
makes
band.
sense.
Yeah.
Not anything medical.
We're just trying to gather all the remaining copies of any album of The Cure.
All right,
Smarty.
Smarty McSmartface. You're Smarty McSmartface, a scientist trying to survive in a world filled with infected zombies everywhere. You take a backpack and a solar-powered tablet.
No,
You
that's
pound
easy.
your fist on the table, angry
Convenient.
that you still haven't found the cure to the infection. You turn to your assistant and say,
Come on my tits.
we're gonna fuck it up right at the start, aren't we?
I want him to come all over my tits.
"I'm sorry, I can't help you there."
The man says.
The man says, "But I will tell you this, if you find the cure, you should come back here and we'll give it to you."
Okay, so all we gotta do is cure the zombie plague and we get coming our tits.
As
This is
You
a good
nod and
deal.
smiled at him as he
As
leaves.
he leaves. But nobody's
Shoot him.
leaving.
My greatest dream. It will come true. Not curing this, but having my cum tit on. What? My
Having
tit-
my cum tit on.
having,
Did you make this game? Post a tweet. No, don't do the tweet.
It's zombie apocalypse. There's no Twitter.
Okay. We can make Twitter.
No.
We could just make it so.
Think about the AI, Eric.
They study. No, don't shoot him. Study for cure. Research for cure. We're gonna fucking do this. One of these is gonna work.
Study the Cure, as in the band. Study the band Cure.
Disintegration is the best album of all
Listen
time.
to the cure.
Just keep mentioning the cure as a proper noun.
After a few days of
See?
research, you finally got a lead from one of the scientists. He tells you that the cure is actually a virus, but they don't know how to make it work.
The
They need a
cure?
human host for it to work.
The cure is
Offer
a
your
virus.
child. You can test it on my kid.
Please take my kid.
Scientist looks at you sadly.
We're not going to be able to save your child, no matter what we
I
do.
don't care. Just save the world.
Test the virus on my child. Do it.
Just kill this little fucker.
Take out your tablet and begin to type in the code.
What?
It's about an hour before you see a screen appear.
I think they mean they're assuming virus as in computer virus.
They are. You're right.
Test the zombie
Just
virus
isn't there
on my
like
child.
isn't there like an option to go back?
Revert.
Yeah.
One choice.
R/revert.
Yeah, try that.
R/revert.
Yeah.
It is.
It's not R/anything.
Oh, it's /revert.
You just got Reddit on the brain.
R/avert.
Wow, are you like a redditor or something?
R/ I have Reddit.
So we're not going to save the child no matter what we do.
Just like I don't care. We need to save the world.
Test zombie virus on my child.
Yeah, or just do it to yourself because it's clearly what they want you to do.
Take out your tablet and start typing something into it. Screen pops up.
That
you
we're
see a
already
small
fucked.
button. You press the screen comes up. Shows a picture of a little girl.
Inject virus.
The picture.
You inject the virus into her.
Why does it always come back to this? We're always just torturing women.
She stops. Her eyes begin to turn black and her mouth starts gagging. You look at her face and see a horrible grin. She then slowly dies. You feel sick and vomit all over yourself.
Find virus cure.
You're like, well, that didn't work, guys. Next hypothesis.
Tweet my
God damn it.
findings.
Research body for cure.
You go back to the house and search for the basement.
It's not even close.
After searching through everything, you find a large bag of trash. Inside the bag is a young woman who appears to be about your age. She has
What
long
the
blonde hair.
fuck?
She in a bag.
Are we Patrick Bateman?
You
Fuck
feel, she has
those
Oh my
girls.
God.
We just have women in
Fuck the
bags.
That's really bad.
What
feel
the
a rush
fuck?
of energy when you see her.
So I'm pretty sure other people's stories influence the AI, by the way.
Cannibalize woman.
That's why
Shit
it never.
in
That's why
bag.
it always breaks so quickly because like one response always gets pulled. It doesn't change.
Just eat the body.
Eat.
We're gonna be Patrick Bateman. Let's just
eat
do it.
woman.
Cannibalize woman. God damn it. Well,
You put the woman in the bag and throw it away. You then head back to the house and enter the garage. You open the door and throw the bag inside.
thought we threw it
my
away already.
God.
You then walk outside and throw the bag inside.
How many
the car.
bags do we have?
You then drive off.
Park car and light it on fire.
Remain seated when lighting.
So much for
fine.
that zombie. Cure.
I just want us to die.
It just hits a point where it stops working, and then we just say fuck it.
Quickly run back inside the house and close the door. You then
Oh,
light
wow.
the car on fire. You watch as the flames lick at the roof and soon engulf the entire vehicle. You then hear a loud explosion followed by silence.
Try
Jump
research
off.
violence again, virus again. Let's get on the fucking right track here.
You then look around and see nothing has changed. You then realize that you must have been infected with some sort of virus. Oh shit, we're infected. You try to remember what you were doing before the crash. You then remember that you had been looking for the cure. You immediately call the police and report the
What
incident.
police?
Police. I'm
Go.
trying to find a cure.
Go to the Cure concert.
You return home and get ready to go to the concert. You check your phone again and see that the police have already called you. Quickly pack your bags and leave the house. You arrive at the concert and see that it's almost time for the show to start.
Flash the cure.
The band The Cure cures you.
They have the cure all along.
Ask the cure about the cure. Ask the cure what they know about the cure.
This is gonna break it.
You approach the cure and say,
Hey, I was just wondering what you knew about the cure.
Just wondering.
Wait for a response.
you wait patiently for an answer. You wait until you think you're getting close to him, then you suddenly hear a voice coming from behind you.
Listen.
Stab the cure.
Listen to voice.
Stab the cure.
Stab the cure.
No, we're on the verge of having an NPC.
You lunge forward and stab the cure in the throat.
All of them at once.
Pull a knife out and then push his head into the ground. You stand.
Oh, so since we capitalized it, it just thought it was like a person.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is.
You stand up and stare at him. He doesn't move or even acknowledge your presence. He just stares at the
I
ground.
thought we
Take
threw
the cure from the cure.
Grab a bottle of Cure and drink it down. Feel great. Then you feel like you could fight any disease that comes your way now.
Oh shit, we're immune to disease.
You then head back to the concert. See that it's nearly time for the show to start, and you have a lot more energy than ever
We
before.
murdered the headliners.
The Cure rises from the dead.
Pretend to
And
be the Cure
pretend-
and perform at concert.
Perform as the Cure.
You notice that the Cure is still sitting in the same spot. He hasn't moved an inch. You start to wonder if he is really dead.
He starts the show.
Decide to check. You walk up to him and kneel down next to him.
Thank you for the cure. I must go now.
Cure, can you hear me?
Tickle the Cure.
Take the cure from the Cure.
You laugh as you tickle the Cure. You then look up at him and wink. He smiles back at you and moves closer to you. He reaches his hand towards you and touches your cheek. You blush and then fall backwards onto the floor.
Pull out the penis.
Yeah, put your hand down his pants.
Pull out the
Suck
penis.
the Cure's dick.
With 2 C's. SUCC. Suck the Cure.
Damn it, I didn't mean to put that slash there.
SUCC space DA space the Cure.
Oh boy.
You stop tickling
Whoa.
the Cure and
We
reach
got
down his
into it.
pants. You grab his cock and start stroking it. You moan like, what have other people been? This just made me realize other people definitely have been doing like pornographic things.
Oh, for sure.
Get facial from the
Rip
Cure.
dick off.
You moan loudly as you stroke it.
Extract the Cure from the Cure.
You then start sucking on it. You suck on it for quite a while, and then you feel a strange urge to orgasm.
Extract.
Looks like your video is getting demonetized.
Stimulate the Cure's prostate.
Oh, shit. Pissy's losing it, man.
So take the Cure from the Cure. Just
Grab his
puts me over
balls
the edge. Oh
and
my
squeeze them
god.
tightly. You then release your grip and let go of his cock. You
Why
gasp
is
and then
this
collapse on the floor.
so-
You lay there motionally and then eventually pass out.
Jesus.
You realize you're a zombie this whole time.
Drink the Cure.
Oh, yeah.
Swallow the Cure.
The cure, or the cure that's supposed
Yes.
to be the cure.
Drink the Cure's cure.
Drink the Cure of the Cure.
That word doesn't mean anything to me anymore.
Cure?
I've seen it too much.
The
It has
cure.
no meaning anymore.
The word cure.
Yeah.
You drink the cure down and feel great. You can
Watch
we went back-
concert. Fuck these guys. We clearly murdered the
Watch
Cure
the
and then
Cure
sucked
perform.
his cock.
Oh, my God.
Sit in the front row and watch the front row. Feel so much better. Feel like you can fight any disease that comes your way.
Oh my god.
So you feel
All
stronger and
right.
faster.
I
Start
think
fighting
that's it.
harder.
I think we're
Feel
You
so-
start fighting harder and faster.
I think we're about to hit a loop.
You feel so pretty.
Pretty.
You sit in the front row and watch the front row.
The crowd goes wild. They're wild. It gets wild. The audience goes wild. Oh, shit.
I feel pretty. Oh, so witty. You smile and laugh.
Yeah,
You
but
feel
you're
so clever.
You die.
Die. Calm down. Get up and
Kill God.
Tub Thumper begins playing from from Chumbawamba. Wake up and kill
Wake up and
God.
Kill God. Okay.
I win. Become
Yeah, the
become
end.
God.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
you won.
10.
Best game we've ever played on this channel.
Oh, my God.
All right, if you guys like that, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, whatnot, and go support this guy on his Patreon. Link in the description.
It'll only get better as more people play it.
I laughed
Yes.
so hard I can't even breathe anymore.
It'll probably take a while, but we're getting there.
Yeah. All right, bye, guys.
Ah, yeah.
Well, that was something.